morning. Let's give folks a second just to recognize that we're here. But good morning, everybody. This is Amanda in our adoptions department, one of our lead adoption counselors, and we're here to answer some questions. So I've got a few questions here, but in case you have one while we are chatting, you can absolutely drop them in the comment field down below. Hello, everyone. So nice of you to join us. So if you have a question that you don't hear being asked, feel free to pop it in the question field. We have a lot of small animals available for adoption, so I figured this would be a great day to chat about them.
Yeah, including Sir Galahad, who I'm here with today, one of our baby guinea pigs. He's very cute.
He really is. Do we know about how old he is?
I believe he's around 2 months.
Just 2
I
months.
have to double check, but he's a little guy. He's gonna get a lot bigger still.
Yes. And he already has all of his hair, all of his eyes are open, all 2 of them.
Yes.
Baby guinea pigs are born that way. Oh, the Wi-Fi in this room is a little bit sketchy sometimes. I'm so sorry if we step out for a minute. Oh, hello. Nice to see you. So, we've got a few questions. So speaking of guinea pigs, since you're holding Sir Galahad and he's being so good, do you know what different guinea pig sounds mean?
Yeah, they actually make a huge variety of sounds. One of the most common ones we hear at the shelter is a very excited, high-pitched, weak type noise, kind of a high-pitched squeak. That's when we're giving them their hay or their veggies, or they're just really happy to see us. They also will make chattering sounds to communicate with each other sometimes. They make a huge variety of noises, actually. It's kind of amazing.
I know. I'm kind of surprised they're all being so quiet right now.
We might have to rustle some hay and see if we can get them to say hello.
Maybe offer some snacks.
Yes.
We do love a good bribe.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, perfect. Speaking of snacks and hay, are there any foods that maybe shouldn't be fed to guinea pigs or to small animals in general, to rabbits?
Yeah, there are a lot of different foods that are appropriate for them. A lot of nice dark leafy greens and vegetables are really wonderful. You don't want to feed anything that's too high in sugar too often. It's kind of like giving your animal candy. So things like carrots and apples and strawberries are delicious, but should just be an occasional treat. And then of course there are things that just aren't good food for them. So a lot of people food and some plant foods like avocado are actually not safe for small animals either.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. It's been a little while since I've had one. Carrots I know is always the biggest surprise to me.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're supposed to feed them. That's all that they eat. And
they do like them.
as far as the media goes.
It's a little bit of a treat more than anything.
Good to know. How would you, he's being so good.
Mm-hmm.
Would you so calm? His
What
siblings
sibling?
over here.
Yeah, he's got his brothers. We've got King Arthur and Sir Belvedere.
Yes. Very brave. Hi, guys. We have some adults over here, too. It's like, now I'm going to make a break for it. So, as far as enrichment goes, I see that these guys, there's a pine cone over here. We have some really fun, that looks like almost like a barbell for working out. We've got some excellent toys in the guinea pig enclosures, some really good ones in the bunny enclosures, too.
Absolutely. Cinnabon's got some fun stuff over here.
What do you guys recommend? Oh, hi, Vlad. Leanne says hi, and so does Vlad.
Hello.
Hello, lovely to see you guys. What do we recommend to folks who are adopting as far as enrichment goes?
You can get all kinds of different fun items. You can see we have with Cinnabon over here. It
Cinnabon.
can be really simple. Things like cardboard boxes that are cut out are really fun. They can be safe for them to chew on if they're untreated cardboard. We also have a lot of wicker baskets. You just want to make sure that they're ones that are made specifically for small animals so that they're not coated with anything that's not good for them to chew on. Oftentimes, one of our really simple ones is if you have a fruit tree, like an apple tree or even a willow or something like that, you can cut little branches off of that and they're a really great snack for them to chew on as well. Good to keep their teeth worn down.
That's
So there's all kinds of fun little toys and little simple things you can give that they would really enjoy playing with.
I feel like that is one of the most fun things that a lot of people don't necessarily expect when they're bringing home a small animal, is being able to build them things like these bunny houses. Did volunteers make these, or did we make these?
The volunteers made them for there's a little Cinnabon here.
They're so cute. Those are some good ones.
Yes.
Hi, Cinnabon.
He likes to jump on top of them and go inside and hang out.
Very nice. Can we talk a little bit about housing, actually, while we're looking at Cinnabon, since he's got a pretty ideal little setup?
He does. So this is what we like to call the X-pen setup. So these types of pens you can get in all kinds of different sizes. They're really, really nice to make a house for a rabbit because you can expand them, you can move them around in your space, and you can give them a lot more room than you can in most cages that you would buy. So that's really ideal, especially for a bigger bunny like Cinnabon, who wants to use a lot of space to roam and hop.
Sure.
And that way too, it's easy to clean because you can just move it out of your way, get your blankets or whatever you have as your substrate, and then just put it back when you're done.
Is there a reason why you like the blankets instead of, like traditionally, especially growing up, you kind of had to have shavings. Everybody had shavings. Is there a reason why blankets are kind of the best thing to do now?
Really for the rabbits, it's just that they really like to dig and chew. So it's just something safer for them to potentially, if they're nibbling a little bit, they're not going to get fibers stuck in their teeth. And if they want to dig a little bit too, then it's a nice safe surface for them to kind of dig around on. They're not going to dig to your floor and mess up your floor necessarily if you have a blanket on top.
Sure. You having a snack? Hi, sweetie. What kind of hay is this?
So he's got two different types of hay. He has some Timothy hay in that basket that he knocked over as he was trying to rearrange his area. And then in his litter box, we have some meadowgrass hay. So he's got a couple different types that he can chew on and snack on.
Very nice. Litter box training is a pretty hot topic. How successful do you think litter box training can be for rabbits?
It can be very, very successful. Just like with a cat, you can litter box train a rabbit, which makes it a lot easier for them to have a nice clean enclosure and for them to roam around your home potentially if you'd like to do that. You can see our litter boxes here. We have hay in there because a lot of the time the rabbits will kind of learn to hang out in their litter box and do their business actually as they're snacking. So you do want to make sure you're keeping it nice and clean and cleaning it every day. Just like we wouldn't want to use a dirty bathroom, neither does your bunny.
Exactly. Hello, don't mind us. Let's see. Oh, do small animals need baths and nail trims?
So they definitely need nail trims. We can kind of see on little Sir Galahad here, his little nails. You can see his little white nails there.
They are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. He's got lovely little baby nails. They do get long, just like, with a dog or cat or any other animals. They do need trims periodically. Most of the time, rabbits and guinea pigs should not need baths. Some guinea pigs with longer hair, you may want to bathe sometimes just to clean them up really well if they're getting kind of messy. But rabbits, a lot of the time, are pretty good at grooming themselves and they don't really care for having a bath.
That makes sense.
Kind of stressful for them.
We do see them bathing themselves often.
They
It's
do.
pretty
They
cute.
do groom quite a bit.
Oh, I have a question from Lexi.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any older guinea pigs?
We
And
do.
we do.
Yeah, we've got some adults right now.
I was looking at Frito earlier. Frito's
Yes.
super cute.
So we do have some
Hi,
adults.
Frito.
This is Frito. I believe these guys are a couple years old at this point. We've also got Frank.
Frank, who is a teddy bear, right?
Yes, he is a teddy bear guinea pig. He's very, very cute.
Can kind of see Frank's fuzzy hair.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks
Yeah,
so
hello.
much.
Thanks for the close-up.
It's like, thank you, hello. I know you're here for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do have plenty of adults right now. We actually had a 7-year-old guinea pig named Chad who got adopted, which is really wonderful. He was an older boy. So we sometimes have ones as old as 7.
That's so nice. I didn't know that. I must have missed Chad. What is a guinea pig's lifespan?
So the average lifespan is around 5 to 8 years. So Chad was kind of an older guy.
Gotcha.
So it was really wonderful that he found a home.
That's spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
And rabbits, I believe, live a little bit longer, generally speaking?
Average is around 10 years,
Mhm.
with 8 to 12 also being pretty common.
There we go. We've got Ariella. Ariella was so shy the other day, so I think she's just going to pretend that we're not here filming.
We have a lovely
some
pair of
super cute
bunnies
guys.
over here.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah, Shadow and Mara. So rabbits, when they have a buddy, they bond really, really strongly to them, and they're really good friends. So these two are very sweet, and they're laying together, as you can see.
Hi, Shadow. I know. What are you guys doing? So speaking of litter box training, is it possible, because I know free roaming is becoming such a popular way to keep these guys, to safely have them run around your house?
You can. You just need to be really careful about rabbit proofing everything in your home that the bunny has access to. So rabbits do really like to chew. They will try and just kind of nibble on things just to test them out. So things like cables, it's really, really important to make sure you're getting them out of your bunny's way for safety reasons.
That makes sense. I'm so impressed by this guy.
I know, isn't he sweet?
He's so good. Does anyone else have any questions for us while we're here in the small animal room? It's pretty calm in here. Gotta say, part of me just wants to hang out.
We also have some rats.
Yes, we do. They were hiding earlier. Let's see if we're still.
Yeah, it's because they're probably taking a nap because they're nocturnal. We've got Thorn, Bard, and Elrond.
Nice.
They're about 3 years old and they're all Dumbo rats, so they have extra big, extra cute little ears.
Yes, you can kind of tell if they're not going to show us in person. You can see it on Bard's head right there. That he's got his little kind of ears out to the side. They're super, super cute. Oh, hello, White Corvid. Long time no see. If anyone else has questions, please do let us know. These guys are all available for adoption. They are having a really nice, calm morning. Oh, very good question from Steve. Thank you, Steve. Do shelters spay and neuter guinea pigs?
We don't have the capacity to do that here, unfortunately. We have a lot of, cats, dogs, and rabbits that come through our spay and neuter department. So we absolutely do rabbits. Some vets are able to do guinea pig spays and neuters, but you may need to go to a specialist vet to find one that is able to do that.
Oh, here we go. How big of an enclosure do rats need?
They do need a pretty large one.
This is a nice one.
Yeah, actually, this is a pretty good size. Rats will climb, so you do want not just horizontal space, but vertical space for them as well. So they really like multiple levels. They really like having bars that they can climb around on. You do want at least, several square feet per rat if possible. And bigger is always better as well.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that just goes for everybody here, which has been so nice, especially I think as the years go by, everybody becomes a little bit more up for kind of the challenge of building fun things for them to hang out and to play with and to experience, because they're super smart animals. Hi, I just want to be able to have a good time. Let's see. I think we are okay, everyone. So we do spay and neuter our rabbits before they go home. Guinea pigs, no, but you do want to make sure that if you're having a pair, that they are of the same sex. Oh, here we go. We've got another one. What type of hay do rabbits eat?
So there's a couple different types of hay they can eat. What we have for Cinnabon over here is we have some Timothy hay. That's kind of the lighter colored one. Then the darker one that's in his litter box is a meadow or orchard grass type of hay. So the Timothy hay is a really great snacking one. It tends to be what they prefer just to kind of munch on throughout the day. While the meadow hay is really nice for the litter box. It's just kind of a different texture for them. It's something that they don't mind sitting in and just kind of snacking on. Very young or very old rabbits can also eat alfalfa hay. That's a lot higher in calories, so most bunnies that are healthy and not super young or old will typically prefer a different type of hay.
Perfect. I was actually going to ask you about alfalfa. Good catch.
Yeah, they do enjoy it. It's a little bit higher in calories.
Kind of similar to the carrot situation, where it's more like almost like a junk food. What's a good age? Oh, very good question. What's a good age for my child to care for a rabbit?
So that really kind of depends on what exactly the situation is, because you do want to make sure that it's not just your child's pet exclusively, but it's a family pet as well. Rabbits do live, around 10 years or so you do want to make sure that they're ready for the long-term commitment. I have had kids as young as 10 or a little younger that have come in and been ready to do that, just with the help of mom and dad.
That makes sense to me. And what's the best small animal to adopt as a first-time pet?
Oh, that's a really good question.
That is a really good question.
I tend to, honestly, I love all these guys here. I really do tend to gravitate more towards guinea pigs for people that maybe haven't had a pet before, just because they're a really wonderful size. They make such adorable little sounds. They're a little bit easier to kind of handle and build an enclosure first than some of the bigger small animals at first. But they're just a really great all-around pet, I would say.
Awesome. And another very good one. Is it best to have rabbits be indoor or outdoor?
It's definitely safer for them to be inside. There's a few different reasons for that, and one is that rabbits are prey animals, and if they're outside, sometimes you may not even know at night, but there might be other animals coming around kind of trying to check them out in a way that's maybe not so nice. There are also a couple different rabbit diseases that can be passed through fleas and ticks and contact with wild rabbits outside, so it's definitely a lot safer if they stay indoors and are kind of more part of the family.
Great question. Really, really good question. I do feel like that's another kind of we always used to keep small animals outside when I was little especially, and I think that that's becoming a little bit more passé as we learn that they're fun to have in the house. I can't get over Cinnabon's very comfy right now.
Oh yeah, he's relaxing.
Well, everybody, thank you so much. We've been over a little bit over 15 minutes. Galahad has been stellar this entire time. I'm so impressed.
He's such a good little piggy.
You're very brave. What a good little boy. So thank you all so much for joining us. Amanda, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been really, really nice. It's so quiet in here. If anybody has questions, I'm going to save this video, so you're welcome to throw them in our question field down below or give us a call. Steve says, thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
And the most important thing right now, adoption fees are waived currently for small animals, so there is no adoption fee right now for any of these guys. We do have quite a few. Our priority is finding them good homes, but we want to make it a little easier for you. So stop by and visit us. Give us a call. Check out our website. Our available animals are all there. Thank you so much, Jennifer, as well. And Amanda, this has been great. Thank you so much. I'll let you put Galahad back, although he seems pretty cozy. I'm not
He
gonna
does
lie.
seem pretty cozy. I might just keep him with me.
I know. You have an assistant today.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good afternoon.